Good morning, or actually good afternoon. I'm sorry about that. So good afternoon. Sorry about this. I'm trying to get the camera straight. All right. So I have some messages today from Spirit, the divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of light. And the messages that I have are going to be channeled through the energies that I'm feeling. I don't know if some of my collective, the chosen ones, light workers, spiritual healers, every energy that is a part of the energy of the light, meaning guided by your heart through sincere action. Okay, sincere actions. Not because you're looking for something in return, just because you are divinely guided. When you're divinely guided, you are actually moving with the divine creator of all living things and how the divine creator of all living things wants you to move. Now, this doesn't mean you're moving because you're seeking something that you're trying to get from someone else. It means that you're moving in the spirit. You're moving in a way that allows you to be your best self. And your best self, when you're divinely guided, means there's no hidden agenda. Okay, there's no hidden agenda whatsoever. You actually are moving in a way that you're being guided to move. That's through your spirituality. That's through your kindness. That's through the deliverance of your messages, the way you speak to people, the way you treat people. That is moving in a divinely guided way. Okay. I don't know if some of the energies that you may be experiencing or going through, but it almost feels like it's an attack on who you are as a divinely guided light worker, star seed, healer, shaman, tarot card reader, whatever it is that you do. It seems that I'm picking up on the energies of spiritual attacks coming from all directions, because when people see you and you enter the room, they see the light within you. They see the togetherness within you. They see the groundedness within you, your stability. You may not have the biggest bank account in the world, but you have your mental capacity is together, right? Your thoughts are together, your actions are together, the way you treat people is of the utmost respect. And a lot of these individuals who are just wandering around on a day-to-day basis, just going to work, grabbing the check, blowing it, spending it, partying, hanging out, drinking, smoking, whatever it is that they do, they are not on your level. They're just not on your level. And when you come in and you're together, you're seasoned, you've been around a few blocks, you've learned a lot of lessons, you have chosen peace and tranquility over drama, gossip, nonstop disrespect, you intimidate them. Bottom line, you intimidate them, okay? And when I say you intimidate them, you really do, because they're not used to organization. They're not used to humbling themselves. They're not used to ever have been in a situation that would require them to be humble. All they know is, or they feel they know, is it's my time and I'm going to reign the way I reign. They haven't been here on this earth long enough to even step into your shoes. They haven't been here long enough on this earth to step into your shoes. They are being led through pure destruction, because instead of them leading and finding themselves, they are following the crowd that they associate with. And most of these people, okay, most of these people that they associate with are people that don't have their best interests at heart, because they're all growing and learning together, because they haven't been here long enough to know what it is to truly live. Most of them haven't lived through recessions. Most of them haven't lived through about the biggest crisis they've lived through was the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so I'm going to get some spirit guide messages because I feel that spirit wanted me to come on here today, and I know it's been a while, but spirit wanted me to come on here today because I feel like a lot of my soul tribe is being attacked, and they're being attacked by individuals that wouldn't have a clue how to wear your shoe. They wouldn't have a clue how to wear your shoe. Most of them are just now coming into parenthood. Most of them don't even have children so that they can be able to guide them in the right way. Most of them are following versus leading by example. Okay? A lot of the energies I'm speaking about, they haven't been here long enough to be able to even know up from down, right from wrong, in from out. They wouldn't know it if it slapped them in the face because they don't even know the signs of it. They just know how to follow the crowd. Okay? That's all they know how to do is follow the crowd. They don't have your work ethic. They don't have your stability. They don't have your mental thought process. They don't have the divinely guided light and energy that you have. None of them have been able to walk in your shoes. They haven't been here long enough. They haven't been here long enough to walk in your shoes. Okay, collective, chosen ones, my healers, my light workers, my star seeds, my divine masculine and feminine energy, they haven't been here long enough. So what they're doing is they're causing you strife. This could be in your relationships, okay? And when I say relationship, I'm not talking about a his and her or a her and her and a his and his. I'm talking about overall relationships, working relationships, communicationships, okay? Just the overall being effective communicators. They don't have it. They don't have it. They've been given what they have, and they feel, once again, I'm feeling the energy of privilege. Okay, I'm feeling the energy of privileged, and you're dealing with that. Okay, chosen ones, my community, the collective, all 12 signs, you are dealing with that. It feels like it's an energy of us against them. That's the energy I'm picking up on. Us against them. They haven't been here long enough to walk in your shoes. They haven't been here long enough to even know anything pertaining to what you've had experience in, what you don't have experience in, where you've been, where you've come back from, how you have grown tremendously. They wouldn't have a clue. Okay? They wouldn't have a clue. So I'm going to go on and get us some messages today. I'm using several of my Oracle card decks because I feel that each deck is going to speak a message that needs to be heard within the collective, okay? Within the soul tribe, okay? I believe that right now we are in a time where these energies that have been handed their roles, okay, that have been handed their roles are so lost in their own sauce that if this is where our new world is going to be leading us to, it's time to get spiritually prayed up, okay? Standing in your spiritual power, not folding for any of them at any moment in any time, okay? Because I feel that these energies that are now starting to be the new leadership in the world is going to lead the world straight to final destination, destruction, okay? So let's go on and start off with the Moonology cards. Let's go on and start off with the Moonology cards. Let me place this over here so that we can get the first message for my soul tribe, my collective, my seers, healers, divinely guided spiritual beings that are here, my chosen ones, okay? Let's go on and get this reading because I feel like we're being attacked. And we're being attacked by a world that's run by people who follow each other versus finding themselves, okay? So the first message out, divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of the light. That wanted to come out. Let me see what it is. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, okay? So for some of you, what I'm talking about, what I'm speaking of, the message that I'm getting, luck is on your side. I feel the energy that you could have been sitting and just thinking, what in the hell is going on? And some of you could be in between jobs. Some of you could be even in the thought of leaving a job because of a situation is so toxic, because everyone that is there seems to be blind or oblivious to the fact of what's going on. Some of you may have brought things to people's attention, but you have to realize the workforce now is cliquey. It has nothing to really do with your professionalism and getting the job done and standing on your 10 toes, taking the information that you've learned and gained and applying it to the job. It's all about the clique at the job. It's all about the friends at the job. Not to mention the nepotism. Most of the nepotism in the job is conducted by people in my era. And they have just infested these jobs with toxic family members that they don't even get along with. But it's all about keeping them on top and keeping you at the bottom. It's all about keeping them on top and keeping you at the bottom. They don't like the fact that you carry yourself well. They don't like the fact that you are seasoned and you know what's going on and you know what's being talked about, and you don't even have to be in the room because you've been around so many blocks. You've seen it so many times before. It's like you looking at your children all over again and thinking, oh shit, now I'm mom and dad again. But now I'm in the workplace, right? So luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius, and that just means that you're getting ready to break away from these karmics, these toxic individuals and their toxicity. Whether it's in the workplace, whether it's at home, and I'm picking a workplace. I'm picking a workplace drama like nobody's business. I feel that energy so strong, and I feel that energy is amongst a lot of the more seasoned, mature soul tribe, light workers, divinely guided by the divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of the light. I feel that you are starting to see, if this is the world that we are getting ready to come into, we're in trouble. Because none of them have a clue, okay? None of them have a clue. But know that luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Something is going to break for you. Something's going to come through, and it's going to allow you to step into that professionalism that you know you're all about anyway. See, a lot of these workplaces have done what I call a segregation. Let me explain this segregation to you. All the mature adults sit on the top floor. All the children are at the bottom. That's what it is. Okay? That's what it is. All the mature adults that have been around the blocks, that are seasoned, they sit on the top floor. All the kids are on the bottom floor. And they leave these kids to run these areas and these businesses and these operations, companies, organizations. And these kids don't have a damn clue about what the hell they're doing. All they know is they're getting a check, probably one they really don't deserve because they're not doing the work for it. And they're getting ready to go out and party and hang out and do whatever it is that they do, because at this point in time, they're still children. Okay? They're still children. So the next message coming out is have faith in your dreams. So a lot of you are having dreams of starting your own business, running your own company. Like, to hell with this shit. I'm getting ready to get on my own path. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for the negativity. I don't have time for the drama. I don't have time anymore to be misunderstood. If you don't get it by now, peace. And that's not the peace along with the tranquility. That's the peace as induces by I'm gone. I don't have time for your shit. So a lot of you are in that energy right now. I don't have time for your shit. That's why Spirit wants you to know, have faith in your dreams. And that's in the waxing crescent moon, okay? Next message coming out is your dreams need a practical plan, okay? So a lot of you have something here. You've thought about it over and over again. And this is the full moon in Taurus, so you may have Taurus in your placement. But you've thought about it. And you've thought about it over and over again. But you need a practical plan, okay? Because you can map it out and you can see it and you can see it coming into fruition. But the first thing that you have to have is a practical plan. And most of the practical plan starts out with a business plan and going to a bank or finding a private investor that's going to invest in your dream. Okay? Invest in your dream. But then you've got to show them. You've got to show them the plan, and you've got to show them why it's needed and how it will be effective in this world we live in today. Because this ain't the world of the 70s, the 80s, the early 90s. 91, 92, 93. This is not that world. This is a world where you got a bunch of brats that have been placed in places that they don't have no damn business being because they don't know the first thing when it comes to, number one, respect. Number one is respect. These little youngsters run around here, they have no respect in these workplaces. And back in my day, you'd have got your whole mouth slapped in and teeth down your throat. Period. Because of the disrespect, the words that come out of your mouth, your actions. And then, wait for it. It's so sad when you see elders or older people, more wise, more mature people falling into the trap of youngsters. To where they lose themselves just to fit in to get a paycheck. Okay? The divine wants you to surrender at this time. Surrender. And when I say surrender, I mean surrender all your problems and your troubles onto the divine. Stop worrying about it. Have faith. Walk off. Get away. The divine's going to make a way for you. The divine is going to make a way for you. Surrender to the divine. This is full moon. Okay, so we have a Sagittarius out here. Sagittarius. You may have Sagittarius in your chart. Okay, we have Taurus out here. Then we have the waxing crescent moon and the full moon. Okay, let me look at my phone because I do know that there is a full moon coming up, and this is the time for you to start manifesting or putting out your manifestations pertaining to this dream that you have of starting your own business. Something that you can not only just profit and make profit, but you can also help others. Okay, I'm feeling that energy. So let me see here. Where is the next full moon? Boom, there it is. So the next full moon in Capricorn is going to be on July 3rd. So July 3rd, you need to definitely focus on spiritual cleansing, healing, and manifesting what it is that you need to bring into your life. Okay, that's what I'm hearing right now. Let me see. You may not be able to see the cards, but that's what I'm hearing right now, okay? Because right now, the way things are going, you're tired. You're tired of trying to find your place because your place may not be in a workplace for someone else. Your place and space may be to be the light worker you are, the healer you are, the chosen one that you are. You come into these places and you end up leaving them with thought, with lessons to be learned. Maybe you need to be a business analyst. Maybe you need to just render your services for a short period of time to come in and rectify situations, and they cut you a check and move the hell on. That's where I'm headed. I don't want to sit around toxicity. I want to come in. I want to let you know what's going on. I want to let you see what's going on. I want to document it. I want to be able to write down my suggestions for improvement. You cut me my check, and then you work it out. You either do or you don't. You either do or you don't. You will or you won't. While I continue to deliver messages to my soul tribe, to the collective, or the collective. And you are collected. Okay? All right? Let's go on and see what the Angel Oracle card messages have pertaining to the current Moonology Oracle card messages? Because I feel like enough is enough. I feel like I have a soul tribe out there, and I feel that I'm speaking to someone who is actually mature in age. That is mature in age. The answer is no. So, and that was when I first started, I was going to start spinning this coin so that we could get an answer. So right now, whatever's on your mind, the answer is no. The answer is no, because no, you don't have to keep putting up with that shit. You don't have to keep putting up with the immaturity that you've been putting up with. You don't have to keep putting up with children because you done already raised your children. Some of you have an old soul. So you can be a part of this new millennium age group, but you don't feel it. The answer is no. You don't got to put up with that. You don't have to put up what you've been putting up with. You don't have to put up with the fact that you don't want to join in on their bullshit because they just want you to. You don't have to put up with the fact that you're dealing with children after you have raised your own. I'd be damned. I'm an empty nester. I'd be damned I go to a job and I got to deal with some more damn kids. The fuck I won't. You got me twisted. The fuck I won't. My kids are more mature than some of these kids that are running these companies and in supervisory and managerial positions. The fuck I won't. I'm not about to deal with that shit. I done raised mine and they're raised well. Okay? So no, stop putting up with it. That's the answer to your question. You're like, oh my God, do I have to put up with this? Do I have to continue on like this? Do I have to be in this toxic relationship? Do I have to be in this toxic job setting? Do I have to be around these toxic people? The answer to your question is no. Hell to the no. Okay? Hell to the no. They can't walk in your shoes, baby. They ain't been here long enough to walk in your shoes. You feel me? They haven't been here long enough to walk in your shoes. Compassion. Because that's what it's all about. That's all the divine creator of all living things, angels, spirit guides of the light want us to show is compassion to one another. These youngsters don't know nothing about that. And don't take offense if I say youngsters, because you may be a youngster with an old soul. But what I'm telling you is you are divinely guided to show compassion. But a lot of people don't understand that, and wait for it. A lot of people take your ability to show compassion as a weakness. They don't even know the 360 of you. See, they see in a half circle, like a half moon. They don't even know the other side of you. See, I'm speaking to somebody right now. See, we come from a cloth that they ain't even making no more. We come from a cloth where, yeah, I said it, and I meant it. And I'm sticking to that story, and I ain't taking nothing back. And hold up, wait for it. Don't get jiggy and frog and want to leap, because you going to get leaped. You know, that leapfrog energy, right? So it's like, look, I am telling you in my most humblest, professional, respectful way, fuck around and find out. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you because I need you to address some things that don't sit well with me. And for us to be together in a harmonious environment where peace and tranquility should be the first thing that is sought out on top of kindness, and you keep it up, you're going to fuck around and find out. And I don't mean in a violent way. Because see, baby, pen and paper speaks in volume. Pen, paper speaks volume. And don't fuck around and get a lawyer involved. Right? That part. You know what I'm saying? So they don't look at the bottom of the deck. Trust the universe. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, trust the universe. Opportunity and change on the other side. So you're dealing with people that they look at your compassion, your kindness, your wisdom, your professionalism, and all that you do as a weakness. They don't understand. They ain't even ready to walk in your shoes. They can't walk in your shoes. You ain't been here long enough, baby. See, you got to go through some shit. Okay? And a lot of them ain't went through shit. They think, oh, mommy was mean to me and daddy was da-da-da-da and this happened to me and that happened to me. Baby, you ain't been through shit. Market crashes, recessions, 1, 2, 3, 4. About to be in another one. You ain't been through nothing. You ain't been through barely making it and food and everything else. The cost of living's going up, but you gotta take that penny and cut it in half and make it into 2 to 10 dimes. Yep, I'ma say it, the number 10 dimes. Where you can take a penny, cut it in half, and turn it into 10 dimes. You ain't been through it. Okay? That's why Soul Tribe, my healers, my light workers that are divinely guided by the creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of the light. You are angelic protected. You're being angelically protected. You are under angelic protection. And that protection is wanting you to walk away from the bullshit before you turn into a Rice Krispie and snap, crackle, and pop. Because see, when you do that, some of y'all will whip out your belt and get to whooping asses. Okay? Be like, hold up, you little motherfucker, come over here. Who do you think you talking to? You know what I mean? Because you feel, or they feel, and they've been raised that they're above you. And you looking at them like, hold up, you can't even spell. You can't even talk right. Hold up, you're not even from this country. The fuck you mean? I didn't even understand anything you said because your English ain't on par. What are you talking about? You feel me? Okay? I know I'm speaking to somebody. I know you out here like, what the hell is going the fuck on? Excuse my language today, but I'm just feeling this energy. I'm feeling like a lot of you just want to say, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? But you know if you do that, you going to go to HR. And then they're going to be in there crying because you done hurt their little feelings. Now they said this, they said that. Hold up. Sit your punk ass down and quit crying about the shit. Because it wouldn't have got said if you stayed in your lane. Right? Right. So know that you're angelically protected. Some of you, this could be a message pertaining to your romance connection. You may be in a situation where you're like, okay, look at here. I love you, but damn, enough is enough. Okay? No, do you have to put up with the bullshit just because you feel you love this person? They may be doing something for you and you feel like, okay, because of them, if it wasn't for them, you feel indebted to them in some sort of fashion. So this could be pertaining to your romance. Some of you may be having a romance connection that is coming in. That's going to relieve you from all this bullshit. Some of you may have a romance connection that's coming in that's going to relieve you from all of this energy that you are currently being surrounded by because you are of the light. And see, a lot of people are like, oh, the light is the devil and da-da. Shut up. Shut up. Stop. That is not what that is. See, everybody wants to interpret things the way they want to interpret them because it makes them feel better in their current situation. But the facts of the matter are, they say, right, when you've died, when people have died, you know, some people say they were in a dark place. Some people say they were in a light place. But every time I see clouds and light and things, it's of beauty. It's of something positive. Okay, so the divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of the light wants you to know, stop listening to the bull that's out there that these people are pushing. I had somebody literally tell me they're not religious, but then send me a Bible quote. What did you just say? Hold up. You just told me you were not denominational, you're not religious, but then you're quoting the Bible and then you're Googling some shit and sending it to me. Listen here, contradiction is a mother hubba. Don't contradict yourself and then 3 seconds later send me something that don't mean what? I'm confused. Stand in your power. Stand in who you are. Stand in knowing that you lead with an open, logical, sensible mind. And you are guided, divinely guided through your actions and your heart, the purity within you. And that's going to be in your romance relationships. If you're in one and it's not working out, walk walk away because there may be something better coming. There could be a romance and a connection coming that's going to free you up from all the bullshit that you're dealing with. They can even come in and be as much as a business partner for you. Okay? They can be as much as a business partner for you and say, hey, guess what? You know what? I see some talent. I see the picture. I see the big picture. Here, I have some connections. Let's make it happen. Let's get you out of that toxic working environment. Hold up. I'll hold you down until you find something, until you get out of that toxic work environment. Let me hold you down, and then you work on your project. I give you some connections, and you won't never be in another toxic work environment, relationship, anything. See, family's going to be family. I don't even trip on them no more. Okay, I don't even trip on saying it could be your family members, because family's gonna be family. Bottom line in the story, ain't nothing gonna change that shit. So I don't want to focus a reading around your family. I want to focus a reading around the people you can actually cut off. And yes, you can still cut off your family member, but it's still gonna be family. But when it comes to those toxic relationships that are outside and they're not immediate family, but you spend so much time with them because you're working with their ass, you can cut them motherfuckers off. At the knees, fuck them. Because they didn't appreciate you. They were disrespectful. The more you showed you were willing to dedicate and contribute, the more they took advantage of it. And that's because they ain't been here long enough to walk in your shoes to know the half. So let's go on and get a couple. And 31:31 as I look at the clock. Let's get a couple of the Oracle of Abundance. The Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. Let's see what they want you to know. Because I feel like a lot of my chosen ones, the collective, the healers, the spiritually connected to the divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of light. I feel like a lot of you have been sitting here thinking, what in the hell is going on? Okay. What in the hell is going on? Let me tell you what's going on. Savings has come out. Pay yourself first, okay? And clearing debts. So, like I said, a lot of you are intimidated right now because you don't know if you walk away, what's going to happen, what's going to come next. But I'm telling you, here's what the Angels of Abundance and Oracle cards want. Oracle card messages want you to know. First things first, this new opportunity that's coming in, this new environment that's coming in, save. Okay? Literally. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life's purpose. So the first thing you got to start doing with your new opportunity, whether it's a business, whether it's a new work position, whatever the case is, start saving. Start saving. Because it clearly states, as you consistently save for your future is already saved. But now you got to start monetizing it, okay? Saving it. Pay yourself first. Before you start saving, right? Pay yourself first. That is a part of saving, okay? It says, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. So, every time you're paid, you go on and you set aside $100 if you can. $200 if you can. $500 if you can. Okay? It says this loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay? Man, I'm telling y'all, Spirit don't lie. Spirit doesn't have nothing but guidance for you. Let me do that again. I need you, family, soul tribe. I need you to understand. You got to start saving. Y'all see, I had to glue my little stuff back together. I ain't lying. I don't want nothing falling apart. Save. Save for yourself, okay? The next card that came out is clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So see, you're going to start making a plan to get rid of some debts, get rid of some things that no longer serve you. So there's a new opportunity coming up, and in this opportunity, your main goal is going to be to save, start paying yourself first, and clearing up any debts that you have. Start looking out for your future. Start looking out for your future. If you have been doing so, I applaud and commend you for that. If you haven't been doing so, don't worry. It's never too late. There's a new opportunity coming up that's going to allow you to do that. And then you're not going to have to be bothered with these karmics that are running around, because they are miserable. They are miserable. And they don't know any better. I'm going to get a couple of tarot cards out here pertaining to the Oracle card guidance. And clearing the energy, and what is this energy that some of us may need to get rid of. It could be your working environment. I'm feeling that hardcore. It's the environment you work in. It's not the same environment. It's not the same environment. And then the people that you once knew, they done switched up on you. So now they're starting to follow the crowd. The Knight of Pentacles is coming in. The Knight of Pentacles. So this can be Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Knight of Pentacles says, in the upright position, okay, it is of hard work, productivity, routine, responsibility, okay, slow and steady financial growth, achievement, and good investment, okay. So you have the Knight of Pentacles coming in. For some of you, like I said, you could be worried about leaving something. You could be worried about walking away. You may have put a lot of time, and you feel you've invested a lot of time in a certain situation, circumstance, and it hasn't gone anywhere. And you're like, well, what the hell? And then the people, what is this? And the Two of Wands. So this is fire sign energy, okay? Like I was saying, though, you feel like you put in the time, the work, and the effort, and the people that you once knew, they seem like they done went backwards and joined the crew that don't have a clue, that can't walk in your shoes, okay? But now you have the Two of Wands here. And like I said, this is fire sign energy. So that fire sign energy is planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, travel plans, happiness, cash attained. Let me see. What does that say? Goals attained, excuse me. Forward and reconciliation. So this can be pertaining to reconciling with a relationship, but there could be plans in that you guys could be going away. You might have said, yes, I'll marry you. You might have said, yes, let's become engaged. But there are plans here, okay? There are plans here pertaining to the Oracle card messages. I feel that I'm speaking to somebody that is definitely thinking about leaving where they're currently at, maybe returning home. I feel that I'm speaking to someone that's leaving the current environment they're in so that they can find clarity, regain their power in their spirituality, and in knowing that they are divinely guided and doing the right thing. I feel that I could be speaking to someone that has had their enough and they like, that did it, I'm gone. I don't have any more time for the shenanigans. I don't have any time for the effery. It's over. I'm done. You can play by yourself, because this grown up is getting off of the playground. Okay. I feel that a lot of you have been questioning which way to go, and therefore when you find yourself in fog, right, you have stepped away from the divine, because the messages and the clarity is no longer clear. You need to recenter yourself back in the energy of the divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of the light. That is where your strength is. That is where your power comes from. That's where your intuition and your innate sensibility comes from. So step back into that energy of the divine. That's why you got out here, surrender. Where's it at? Surrender to the divine. See, when you become confused and things are all over the place, that was because you're around toxic energy and it made you step into that energy of confusion. See, when you went in, you were divinely covered. You still are. But so much toxicity around you kind of made you like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? I am so confused, right? I'm hearing some of you have stopped praying. You just kind of just said to hell with it, and you were just so into the job and learning the task that you kind of stepped outside of your normal practices, and that kind of brought down that shield of protectedness, because any other time you could be unmoved, right? You could be unmoved. You could be it was like, please, a non-effing factor, whatever, and you keep it pushing. A lot of you maintained that energy, but then when you got home, you were worn out, you were dragged down, you just felt like, what the fuck? I'm burnt, I'm tired, okay? So the divine wants you to know this next opportunity, and I'm just clearing some of these up so we can get these cards out. This next opportunity, baby, stack them, stack, save. Because you need to make sure you're cushioned. But there is somebody in your life. There is a romance and a connection that's coming in your life. For some of you that are dealing with these toxic environments, there's someone that's coming in your life. They could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? But the planning, the progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, travel plans, happiness, goals achieved, foresight, reconciliation, okay? That's here. Divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of the light, please provide more messages pertaining to this oracle card reading for my collective, my soul tribe, my chosen ones, my light workers, tarot card readers, shamans. Seven of Swords, yeah. See, a lot of you were betrayed. A lot of you were betrayed and still being betrayed, okay? But the Seven of Swords is here, and that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign energy, betrayal, deception, theft, dishonesty, getting away with something, acting strategically, trickery, and fraud. You were dealing with that. You were dealing with that in this workplace. You were dealing with that in this relationship. You were dealing with that around, just period, because it was around. There's so much toxicity out there like that right now, because you got a bunch of youngsters trying to run this country and they don't have a fucking clue because they can't walk in your shoes. And they're all cliquish. They're all cliquish. So you're the outcast, and you're trying to do your job, and you're trying to steer the ship the correct way, but you got all these captains on this ship, and they wouldn't have a clue about how the first thing to do to steer the ship. So it's you against them or them against you, and you feel betrayed. Don't feel betrayed. That's just the divine creator of all living things, angels, spirit guides of light, moving you out of a situation you don't even need to be in. Because, see, there's a certain time in your life where you are your own captain of your ship. And that's why it's called choice. You can choose to be there or not. You have too many talents. You have too many skill sets. You have what it takes for someone, a company, an organization, to include yourself, to tap into your worth and make something of it. You ain't got to sit up here and keep dealing with the same old fuckery. There's choices, baby, and you don't have to. And that's why the Queen of Pentacles came out. Let me tell you about the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And this is feminine energy, but please take what resonates, leave what does not. We are all combined of both masculine and feminine energy, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles is nurturing. She's practical, supportive, reliable, providing financially, a working parent, security, maternal instincts, and they wise as hell. And this can be for a king as well, masculine, feminine energy. But this This is your energy. This is who you are. That is why you manifest what you need when you need it. But a lot of you have gone straight because you got confused. Because there was so much bullshit going on, it clouded your vision on which way do I go? Which way do I go? Let me tell you, the only way from the bottom is up. And that's it, and that's all you need to know. The only way from the bottom is up. You ain't got to sit up here and keep putting up with the bullshit. Oh, no, you don't. And that's why justice came in. Oh, no, you don't. Justice, Venus, Libra. Justice card represents the zodiac sign Libra. Some of you may have Libra in your placement, but this is Venus in air. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance. Okay, cause and effect, law, baby. Because there was a cause and effect. There's something that caused you to say, fuck it, I'm out. I ain't got time. Because see, a lot of times, I want you to feel me. I want you to understand me. I want you to see if you resonate with this. When you get to a certain place in your life, you don't have time for the bullshit. And when you see it, okay, strike one. See, I play baseball around this motherfucker. I bullshit you not. My cutoff game is something else because I refuse to put up with the bullshit. I refuse to put up with the bullshit. I refuse to put up with the back and forth, the wishy-washy, the play two sides of the fence ass bullshit. Cutoff game is strong. Oh, don't worry about it. Make sure my last check is ready to go. And don't fuck with me on it, because then you're going to open up another can of worms, and that's when I'm going to find me a young lawyer, and I'm going to come after your ass. And you're going to be like, God damn it, we should have just gave her that versus, oh shit now. You feel me? Justice is coming in because a lot of you weren't treated with fairness. Okay? The truth and the clarity of the matter of the situation is being revealed. Okay? There will be equality and balance in your life, and cause and effect is the reason these people are sitting in this situation as it stands. Because law is law, baby. And I'm not talking about your jurisdiction laws. I'm not talking about your laws that people just wake up and write over the day. I'm talking about the law of the land, the universe, baby. See, the universe is here for all living things, angel and spirit guides of the light. That means this damn ground is living. The air that you can't see but you feel is living. So the law, as it stands, will be your justification. You walked out from a situation, whether it was a relationship or a workship. You walked out, that ship has sailed. And that ship sailed because it needed to sail. So I'm going to leave it here for my lovely soul tribe, the collective. That's all 12 zodiac signs. This is a reading for the collective soul tribe, zodiac signs of all 12 of them, okay? Angel and spirit guides of the light, the divine creator of all living things wants you to hear this message. If you are confused, it is time for you to come back and take care of yourself. It is time for you to get recentered, refocused, regrouped, rebuild your energy back up. Okay? Rebuild your energy back up. Get yourself back together so that that's next opportunity that you are definitely coming into, your main focus is saving. Okay? You're going to be saving. You're going to be paying yourself first. You're going to be clearing up those debts. Because you're getting ready to embark on new romance, a new connection that can probably bring you to the next level and to help you manifest all of your dreams. Okay? But you had to get away from that toxicity. And now that you got away from that toxicity, and now that you feel that you can get yourself back together, you're resting up, you're finding a better way, you're finding a place that means it's not going to be toxic. You will be allowed to do what you need to do to get the job done. It ain't going to be no fuckery. It's going to be, I come in, I get my job done, I get the hell on, and no, I'm not going to your parties. No, I'm not associated with you. No, we're not friends. We are co-workers. We're here to get a job done, get it done well, and keep it pushing. That energy is going to be respected. That energy is going to be respected. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for you all. I appreciate you returning. If you have not yet subscribed, please like, share, and subscribe. I do apologize about my absence, but I'm back. And as I say, namaste.